Let's hurry up and do this before Amy catches me. Remember, this is Big Mouth's Creations now, and I'm the one that's taking over. So let's not let Amy see this. We're going to have so much fun.
I hear you, Big Mouth.
Oh, shoot. She's no fun at all. I gotta go.
Oh, that Big Mouth. I don't know what I'm going to do with her. Put up with her, I guess. So, hey, friends, how have you been doing today? Or how has your day been? Whether you're watching it early in the morning or just getting to it late at night, whatever the case, I'd like to know how the day has been or how it's going. So, I just wanted to stop by and say hey and let you know what's going on. Today's weather has been a little on the gloomy side. We had sunshine a little later, but this morning it was foggy and gloomy. But the temperature has been like in the 60s and lower 70s, just somewhat tolerable. I've kind of been up and down in my core temperature. Wearing a shirt, then taking the shirt off, talking about like a flannel pullover or just a flannel shirt. Anyway, but I wanted to talk to you about a couple things that works really well for losing weight, and I know for a fact that it does work because I've done it. It's just a matter of me sticking with it. But like one of the things that I have found works really well is only eating when you're hungry. Well, when you've got a habit of just munching around, you're not giving yourself a chance to get hungry, and therefore you're not giving yourself a chance to burn the fat off your body. So I try to wait until I'm hungry, and sometimes I don't do that, but I'm trying to get into the habit of doing that, because that way, like, I have a chance to burn a little bit of the fat off of my body instead of just keeping my stomach full and my body's only using up the energy from the food. It's important to allow the stomach to be empty for a little while so that it will burn the excess off, like the excess of fat. I'm on this weight loss site called Spark People, and I read one person's blog, and like it said, gave an example of a dime and what you could do with it. Well, you can't do much with a dime, but you can do quite a bit with 10 minutes. And so I thought, okay, well, she was talking more like 10 minutes of exercise and finding that you're going longer than 10 minutes. But I thought, all right, when I start feeling hunger, why don't I go an extra 10 minutes after I feel that hunger? So, yeah, as long as I think like that, then I give myself a little extra time, and it works fine. And honestly, I don't mind feeling hungry for a while. As long as it doesn't start feeling like I'm dying, I don't mind feeling hungry for a little while at all, because I know I'm going to be eating again. So a little bit of hunger doesn't hurt anybody. And there's something else that I like to try to do, and that's not overeat. Because, like, if you just stop when you're politely full, or, you know, when you start feeling like, okay, I've pretty well had enough, but you're not to the point that, like, you can't move because your stomach's so bloated. You're comfortable, but you find that you're quite satisfied with how your meal was. That's the time that I like to go. I like to stop then. Sometimes I have this tendency, though, that I'll try to finish what's on the plate, and then, like, I go, oh, man, It was too big of a portion. I shouldn't have even attempted that. And then I feel miserable for the next hour or two. I don't like that feeling. I rather feel hungry over feeling overstuffed. So, yeah, I try to quit when I'm not full, just, satisfied. And then another thing that I found that really works so excellent for me is not to eat after 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock. 7 o'clock is a good time not to eat, but if you get too hungry or if it's a little late and you hadn't had dinner yet, yeah, but not to eat just before bed, because then when your metabolism slows down for the night so that your body can freshen up, it can heal and whatever, it's also not digesting the food that you just ate. So you need to allow a few hours for your body to digest that. That way, when you do go to bed and your metabolism slows down, it doesn't have anything that it has to store away. It's already been burned. As far as it goes for water, or any other liquid for that matter, it helps a lot to try to drink a good amount before you eat. I have heard so many times it's said that when you think that you're hungry, you're just thirsty. So it's always good to drink a little bit of water. Water preferably, because that way you're not putting sugars or caffeine down your system. You're just seeing what your body's after. So because you don't want to kick your body into digestive overdrive, not if you're only thirsty. So yeah, just a little bit of water. And then if you want to feel extra full before you eat, go on ahead and drink at least a glass, and that helps you a lot. I also read that drinking water helps to curb the appetite, so that's a good thing. So yeah, I had finally actually completed this entire thing, and then down half one day. Seriously, I thought, wow, I had never drunk the entire bottle before, and I was amazed that I did that time. And so, incredible, wow. But I did it, and I truly found that it really helped to curb any cravings that I had originally. So it does. It helps a whole lot. It helps to change the appetite, but in a good way, because it's very important to keep the liver and the kidneys flushed. Very important. And by drinking water, you're keeping your metabolism strong because it's busy running it through your body and draining it. So yeah, it takes energy to do that. Let's see. Of course, it also helps to have smaller portions. I'm talking about water. I'm thirsty this moment. So I've been sipping on it all day. I also had coffee. Now, as far as it goes for me doing great walks, there's a park called JC Park that me and my husband's going to be going to as soon as possible. He works tomorrow, and I don't know where this place is, or I'd go on ahead and take care of it without him, but I need him with me. That way I can get to it because I don't know where it's at. He found it. He's my field research. He finds the parks, and he, if there's any history to be found, he looks it up for me. So, but the way it goes now, for his time schedule, I'm going to try to do at least one great walk a week if I've got a park to go to, or a garden, or an attraction, whatever. But it's going to be on his day off. That way he can take me, and because he also does Yelp. And so he needs to get information himself for his Yelp page, which happens to be an app that anybody can use to look up something that they're looking for, like a park, restaurant, store, mall, whatever it may be, apartments even. And then they can look up different people's reviews and see if it seems to be a good place wherever they're looking, you know. And he helps with that. He himself does that. He made that his hobby, and he's got a lot of great information in there of different places and lots of photos. So, but I'm not advertising for him. I'm just letting you know that I need him to go with me on his days off to these other places because, one, I don't know where they're at, and two, so that he can get the information he needs for what he's into. And then on the days that he works, I'm going to try to at least do 1 or 2 vlogs. So they'll give me an average of maybe 3 videos a week, perhaps. It's just according to if I've got a place to go on his day off, and if I've got subject matter to talk about. So, as it happens, the things that I shared with you tonight about weight loss, I had gained that out of a book called Ray Down Plan. It's the Ray Down diet from nutritionist Shamblin, Gwen Shamblin, and you can get it on Amazon. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair at you, but I don't like it right now. It's flat. Anyway, so anyway, you can get it on Amazon. There's hardback and paperback. Now, what I like about the book is she doesn't only tell you a good approach about losing weight, but she gives you the reasons why it works, and she also explains to you about replacing what you think is the need for food with God. So, but it also works just as well for people that's not saved, because the principle still applies. Even if you don't have God in your life, you can use something else to take place of eating. Like if you've got a hobby of painting or whatever, or whatever pleases you, reading or whatever, or going out shopping or whatnot. Anyway, so yeah, that's where I got my concepts from, and basically I was just sharing what I've read out of her book. So that pretty well covers it for tonight, and yeah, I've been a little stumbled. I knew that there were so many things that I wanted to talk about, and it's just like, shoo, out the window. As somebody I know likes to say, they lost their choo-choo, and yeah, mine kind of left the station without me, so. But as I get more subject matter to talk to you about, I will be right back at you. And I love y'all, and have a great day or night or whenever you happen to watch this. Bye.